Sorry, Steve.
I really don't want to go in the back station.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Hello, Steve. Lovely day, isn't it?
Still sketching the same nude man, I see.
It doesn't behoove one to be fickle. Besides, once you find a perfect model, you don't let him go.
Bag.
Come again?
Yeah.
Bye
You'd
bye.
like me to come again. Sissy boy.
Stop it! You're messing me up! Stop it!
I don't converse. I don't converse on the job.
Stop it! What's that got to do with me?
Sparky. Here we go, maybe this one.
What's that got to do?
Water, asshole. Alright. Let's just get some cloth or something. Dog feeding. There's nothing else I can do. Or ass. That's just ass. Aaron's guns. Where's the sharp?
I can't stop and chat, Steve. With Karen gone, if I stop, I think I'll lose my mind. I've got to keep busy. Excuse me. I just heard that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. You know, though I don't like to think ill of people or take pleasure in the misfortunes of others, I'd like to think it's a comeuppance for all the times that nasty man has bothered me.
I did it, baby. I know where Aaron is.
Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, okay. But you didn't give me any clues to,
Kiddo, you brought me any of...
No, sorry.
Oh, heck. Why should you be any different from the sheriff or Mrs. Loomis?
whatever. I don't want to talk to you.
Anytime, kiddo.
Okay, so...
Now, where did you get these, Steve?
Doesn't matter, I've got
But you won't, because Boyle burned down the newspaper
hell?
building, and I've got proof that you've been blackmailing him to keep it quiet.
Yeah, but you see, boy, you brought the originals here with you. You see your mistake? When you're gonna blackmail somebody, you don't bring the goods with you. What's to stop me from taking them away and killing you right now?
I made copies.
You know, boy, I just don't believe you. If you were that smart, you'd have shown me the copies,
Oh shit.
not the originals. No, sir. I think...
What? No. 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 Asshole. What a dick. No, you know I'm going back to that man. It's fucking insane. Sure. Butt muncher. Officer butt munch.
Now, where did you get these,
I just tried.
Steve?
I guess I in your desk, you idiot.
That's a felony, boy. I could lock you up for that.
But you won't, because Boyle burned down the newspaper building, and I've got proof that you've been blackmailing him to keep it quiet.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, but you see, boy, you brought the originals here with you. You see your mistake? When you...
Two.
Easier for your average dupe. But me, I'm the law and...
Oh shit, I guess I can't blackmail him.
Somebody help me!
Oh well. Yeah, whatever. I tried.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce...
Pleasure.
Then,
Well,
Of course we have. But I heard about... I understand.
oh.
You need to forget about it, boy. I don't interfere in school discipline. I leave that to the professionals. And so should you. Heck, there isn't a psychiatrist around who'd disagree about what a calm and influence a dent in the head can be. You can't argue with science, Steve. It's bigger than all of us. I got a report here that someone put a ding on Johnson's Tucker. As ornery as Johnson is about that old car, I suppose he had it coming. I imagine it was just some kids pulling a prank. I suppose you've heard the news about Edna's daughter Karen disappearing. Tuesday night. This is a serious crime, and this is no time for civilians to be nosing around playing cops and robbers.
But what about civic responsibility?
Steve, I'd give this advice to my own son, if I had one. Leave this be. This is not the kind of thing you should look into.
Maybe he
Sow
did
some
that
wild
better.
oats, boy. Kick up your heels. Join the lodge. Join the lodge, Steve. And leave Karen to the professionals.
This is so bizarre. This is so fucking bizarre.
Now, that's a place you don't want to wind up, boy.
No, I don't care about that. You just leave it alone.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Alright. Traffic cop. Let's see if we go back to TV station. Oh, hi. Font sound. This my pineapple. That means vagina. Alien music, man. Okay. Shit.
If you don't get out of here right now, I'm... Hey, sport. This is a private office.
Like a young
Yeah, I know,
grandma.
Mr.
McKnight. I own and operate this station. Have you brought me some news for tonight's broadcast, or...
I've lost my memory. That's news.
The hell it is! You always were a kidder, Steve.
Oh, come on.
Any real news to tell me?
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about the TV
Not
station.
just news.
Hey, WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, what with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're golden. Nobody competes with us, sport.
You and your partner, Steve.
Partners? I run the whole show solo, pal. Don't hurry back. Don't hurry.
Alright. I've got a signed picture for you.
What makes you think I give a shit about that?
I was just trying to be hospitable. Alright. S-cock. Just need to go back to the fucking... Kitty kitties. They're all these kids.
Can't talk now, Steve. Don't be such a...
What works in there?
Can't talk now, Steve.
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around here. Where do you keep the animals?
Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about, Steve. And we only carry the finest meat, only the juiciest cuts. Once you take over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs?
I'm sure it's good. Jackson.
Your father's very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his son, if you'll bring written permission from your father, I'll give you the meat.
Oh. Uh-oh.
There are certain tricks of the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better and you start working in here cutting up the meat, you'll be privy to them. There's always cheaper, better ways to do things, if you're creative. You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad and the strong stuff. A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing, I must but red meat is then, by God, of course, Amni.
Alright.
Look, I'm not...
Well, you...
Funny how that...
You Don't be such a stranger, Steve. Can't talk now, Steve.
No, I don't want to talk.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve.
You whisper. Wow. Whatever. Been to the barber shop in a while. What the fuck? Except for its occasional hairball cough. This is fucking odd. What's the mannequin? Oh, sticky hairspray.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. Too bad about Edna's daughter going missing. That was a strange night. I remember that evening. The Potsdam's upstairs bathroom toilet backed up. I've seen folks upset about that stuff, but Mr. Potsdam was just furious. Heck, they even got a downstairs bathroom. But when I told him it'd take most of the night to fix,
Mr. Potsdam
he
was
stormed out of the house. Some folks are hard to
graveyard.
figure.
The cemetery. What if
Nice
he
to see you again, Steve.
I can't talk now, son. I'm dangin' if the whole town ain't going to hell. Poor old Johnson. Well, that's a sure sign. I heard Edna's daughter up and disappeared Tuesday night. Yes, sir.
No, I don't
Aliens got her for sure. All sorts of funny things.
Uh,
Alright. I am.
Anytime.
I am very onto something here. Wait a minute. Been in here in a while.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
No.
Well,
Donut?
cared about? Just point. Steve, you live close to Mr. Johnson. How is he taking it? Such wanton vandalism. It just breaks my heart. I'll have to send... Heavens, did you hear that Karen has disappeared? I saw her playing outside the Wayward Hotel on Tuesday night. The night she vanished.
I'm guessing now.
Did she seem upset or afraid?
Betsy, no. She was under adult supervision.
You mean Edna was with her?
No, not Edna. A man. Or an inordinately large woman.
Oh, new permission slip. Why can't I just use the pen?
Well, that didn't work.
Why not?
That's nice.
Alright. First I'm gonna go home to see if we can sign that slip. Guess I should go here, because that's where they're suggesting. Choose. You know. It's the same book Bill who died. This is the same ledger. The hotel ledger and the same.
Young man, we really... You know, I seem to have misplaced a ledger. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? How strange. You're the only visitor I've had in days.
I'm not sure what...
Except for Mr. Potsdam on Tuesday night, that is. I can't imagine what else could have happened to it. Perhaps the dead walk again and they're hungry for literature. At any rate, should any of them show those ledgers around, they'll wish they'd stayed in their graves. I hope you haven't come to tell me about that little girl's disappearance. I find such town gossip so dreary.
What disappearance?
Edna Fitzpatrick's child. I believe her name is, or was, Karen. She vanished Tuesday night. I remember that night Mr. Potsdam harassed me with banal conversation till the wee small hours of the morning.
Potsdam? What was he doing out so late?
Boring me with idle talk, as I told you. He came in around 11. We were discussing the lights in the cemetery. Potsdam had seen them as I had, and investigated them. According to him, a young couple were being intimate out there. Love and death, young man. The two universal forces. The cemetery is quite an aphrodisiac, and such activity is not without precedent.
Then you saw these kids yourself?
No, I saw the light, but didn't investigate.
But why would kids who were screwing use a light?
Perhaps they weren't raised properly, and don't know it's impolite not to turn out the lights while engaging in coitus. Who can say?
What a laugh. Alright, I'm gonna...
I'd say it's been a pleasure.
I'm gonna save. I want them to know that I have this.
Young man, we...
I have.
I'd say it's...
No, I have.
Strange how there's a correlation between the bums who've died and the bums you've put up at your hotel.
I'm not a statistician.
Neither am I, but I can tell you, the odds against that ain't so good.
Hey, you may be right. A curious thing to do, snooping around old ledgers. You're an odd and resourceful young fellow. How little you understand us.
Us.
A slip of the tongue. We are discussing my alleged penchant for murder. Tell me, why would I kill these people only to bury them at a loss?
I'll ask the questions. Or the sheriff will.
Be sure and tell Dwayne hello for me.
Dick. I must go tell him of my findings. Son of a bitch. Got that arrest from again. Where the hell's the sheriff?
I can't
No,
I-
no. Don't want to talk to you. You know, normally my attitude's pretty, just fuck around. But right now, I'm thinking this shit through. That's the guy, that's the bloke who died. But now, this is a mystery. I'm piecing shit together. It's pretty cool. I am holy ass. I'm not holy ass,
Thank God I found you. Are you alright, Karen?
I want to go home. Could you take me to my mommy's store? Or to the policeman?
Can you tell me who did this to you?
Mr. Potsdam told me he'd hurt my mommy if I told.
He won't do anything, I promise. Tell me what happened.
He made me play house. Then he dug a hole. Please, I just want to go home now. Please.
Can you tell me your address, honey?
I don't know. Just take me to the store or the policeman. Please.
I'm not going to the
Mommy
policeman.
said to go to the policeman if I got lost. And I'm lost. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Where the hell is she?
Bye bye.
Oh my God. Karen. Thank God. What happened?
Found her in the graveyard. She was buried alive. And she claims Mr. Potsdam was responsible.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you from both of us. Here's the reward money. Take it and go. I need to be alone with my baby right now.
This reunion right here does not bring me joy or anything. I feel like the sheriff might be dead, but that's just a hunch. Well, that's all for now.